Hello, welcome back to Pros and Cons. Today we're going to be doing looking at the advantages and disadvantages from evidence of types of conformity and explanations for it. This psychology A-level AQA syllabus. It's under social influence, so if you're taking that subject, I suggest you subscribe to the channel because there'll be a crap load more content to look at for evaluation. So let's look at the advantages. So there's strong research support for normative social influence. This was done in two studies. One was Lincolnback and Perkins. They showed, in a program with kids advertising that you shouldn't smoke. This significantly increased the rate of young kids not smoking, or it reduced the amount of kids smoking. Another experiment was done by Schultz et al. Remember, et al. Means and others. And they monitored the amount of towels being provided by a hotel, and if they reduced the amount of towels provided and said that people should reuse their towels instead of demanding for more, this actually showed that people at the hotel were happy with that, and they were happy to reuse their towels. So yeah, they conformed. They listened. There's also strong research support for informational social influence. This was done by Winterbrink and Henley. This looked at how, in the late 60s, 50s time, blacks were still discriminated, and they decided to put some posters out discriminating blacks, and this actually increased. They showed the increase of negative views on African Americans and black people. There are some disadvantages. When you're evaluating in A-level, you want to always try and at least get one or the other. You don't want to have two lopsided of an essay. So there are difficulties in distinguishing internalisation and compliance. So if you've done your revision, you would know what they are, and basically they're quite similar. They are quite similar, and also internalisation and compliance, they're very subjective definitions. There's not like you can put a measurement towards it, so that makes it harder to distinguish between the difference. Also, internalisation is about having private views. Well, how can you measure private views? Only oneself can do that, so that makes it harder for psychologists to distinguish between the two. And well, similarly to that, normative social influence may not be detected because, well, as in the name, it's an unconscious type of experience. You don't actually notice it when you're doing it. So, again, for psychologists, it might be hard to detect. Anyways, that's all for now. There'll be a new video out coming about the Stanford prison experiment. That's an absolutely banging topic. And yeah, make sure to subscribe because, well, the mug don't lie.